Welcome to our unpacking of the SAMR model, a practical framework for integrating technology and education. Over the next slides, we'll walk through each level, from substitution to redefinition, and you'll see a circular graphic that connects these stages to show how tools and pedagogy interact to shift learning from simple swaps to transformative experiences. In the wake of the pandemic, classrooms often ended up with expensive substitutions that simply replaced paper with devices, offering little instructional gain. Research suggests that transformative tech use can boost engagement and higher-order thinking, and SAMR acts as a guardrail to ensure spending drives meaningful pedagogical shifts rather than mere digital replacement. Substitution is the simplest move, a direct tool swap with zero functional change, like sharing a PDF instead of a printout, or typing in Google Docs instead of handwriting. This can increase efficiency and accessibility, as the slide's flowchart shows. But it's a cautionary reminder that learning outcomes and pedagogy often remain unchanged unless we push further. Augmentation keeps the same task, but adds functional improvements through tech. For example, spell check, voice-to-text, or embedded hyperlinks. The slide's diagram highlights measurable gains such as faster feedback loops and increased motivation, while also noting that teacher control, content, and assessment methods largely stay the same in this stage. Modification represents a significant redesign that enables new learning moves, evolving rubrics that value creativity, greater student agency, and multimodal expression, collaborative Padlet labs for real-time data analysis, or podcasts replacing book reports. The visual cycle on the slide emphasizes how redesign unlocks richer, more student-centered activities and assessment practices. Redefinition is where technology makes entirely new tasks possible, shifting focus to transformation rather than enhancement. Examples on the slide include global Minecraft collaborations and AI-driven citizen science projects, which create authentic audiences and interdisciplinary outcomes, allowing students to publish findings and solve real-world problems in ways previously inconceivable. The backward design approach starts by defining desired learning outcomes and auditing current task complexity, then selecting technology strategically to enhance or transform learning, not to dictate it. The final step uses a SAMR audit grid to plot existing activities, reveal concentration pockets, and identify growth targets so that tech decisions align tightly with instructional goals. This practical template and process slide offers a ready-made way to plan. Pair learning objectives with traditional tasks, assign a SAMR level, sketch a tech-infused redesign, and capture evidence of transformation. The graphic encourages an iterative climb toward redefinition and emphasizes collaborative scripting so units align with standards and accessibility needs over time. A Grade 3 progression shows vertical alignment across a single unit, moving from substitution to redefinition, starting with an ebook PDF, adding an interactive dictionary for augmentation, creating student-recorded audiobooks as modification, and culminating in global co-authoring for redefinition. This sequence demonstrates how complexity and impact can grow across lessons in the same unit. The geometry journey illustrates a subject-specific path from simple to transformative. Substitution with a digital worksheet. Augmentation via auto-graded hints for instant feedback. Modification through 3D modeling and peer critique in Tinkercad. And redefinition as students design accessible ramps in an AR playground and present policy pitches to a city council for authentic community impact. Practical implementation strategies include teacher micro-credentials to demonstrate competence at each SAMR level, peer observation and common feedback forms to support growth, curriculum integration with unit planning templates that embed SAMR language, and administrator leadership that prioritizes collaborative redesign sprints and allocates sustained professional development time. Finally, be mindful of common pitfalls like forcing every lesson to reach redefinition. privileging novelty over pedagogy, overlooking equity of access, or grading new modalities with outdated rubrics. Constructive remedies, shown here, include sampling across SAMR levels, using UDL checkpoints, implementing device loan programs, and co-designing rubrics with students to ensure fair, transparent assessment.